Today I'm going to show you how I save hours from doing ICP research with just one prompt with ChatGPT o3. So for those that don't know, ICP stands for Ideal Customer Profile, and it is very important for you to have a very crisp understanding of who your ICP are, because with that you can make sure that your messaging resonate with them, you can target them more effectively. And before ChatGPT, it took me a long time to learn about ICP and where to find all the resource and doing the research. But with ChatGPT, it go from hours to just a few minutes, and I'm excited to show you how. All right, so here I have a prompt for o3. So I have applied some best practices on how to prompt a reasoning model like o3 here. So you can see here we have context as at the top. This is where you will put information about your business here. Ideally, you already have some customer. There are some existing use case. No worry if not. If you don't have it, you can just put what you think your business would be, your product would be, and who may be your customer and what will they use them for. All right, and then next up is the task. So with o3 and other reasoning model, you can just go straight to the task, keep it very simple. So in this task, I say identify the 3 best fit ideal customer profile for the business above. And then you want to give it some some guideline on the method that it should use. So the method is research, data gathering, scoring, and selections, and deep dive. And very important, you want to have a section on the output, how the ICP should be delivered. So here, there's some executive summary. You may not need this. If you are doing this as part of your job, you may need this so that your boss can just read this quickly and see what's up. And then for each ICP, we want to give revenue range, industry vertical, sub-vertical, the 3 pain point, use case fit, etc., etc. Right? And then very important, you want to make sure that it include the source or hyperlink, because o3 can do some research on its own by going to Google, and this would help grounded the research. All right, and then conclusions, and then last but not least, just the tone. All right, so I'm gonna copy this to o3, and then at the top, I'm gonna change it to be about my business. Um, all right, so this is very high level information about Rev, some high level use case, and um, and then the products, which is AI voice and text agents. Um, and here, to be better, you want to include some use case that your customer already using your product for if you have them. All right, so here I have 2 use cases our customer are using Rev for. One is using Rev to run monthly calling campaigns to reactivate customer at risk of churning. The other is to create a voice and text agent to follow with inbound lead as soon as they come in to qualify and schedule meeting. All right, with that, let's see where it's going. So you can expand this and see the thinking behind the scene. And traditionally, it would take hours to do this, but with o3, it does all of this is think through the step, and then it automatically search the web, trying to find the data that it can help that it can use to create the research. Right? This is very thorough. See how many sources is reading through. All right, let's see. Let's give it a minute and see what it produces. All right, so after 1 minute and 13 seconds, it finally got like some result. Let's take a look. Executive summary. So you can see that each of this has a link to some source, right? And then here's the 3 segment that is explore. All right, let's see what's the final. So ICP1 is mid-market horizontal SaaS. It gave it a name, Velocity Sales, which is pretty cool. I like it. It gave it a revenue range, employee count. Okay, all right, this is pretty good. All right, there you have it. Oh, and then it also create a competitive landscape. So competitive with Qualify, Outreach, Sell, Loft, Conversica, Drift. It gives some red flag, risk, and data gap. All right, there you have it. So this is how you can do a very quick ICP research with that would have take hours. Now you can do it in a few minutes with ChatGPT o3. So as a reminder, I'll leave the link to the prompt in the description. Have fun, guys. Bye.